Hey guys, it's Kieran with Thrifted Living. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can see more videos just like this. Today I am so excited to be sharing with you a Joann Fabrics haul. If you follow me on Instagram and if you've been following my channel for a while, you probably know that Shawn and I are working on house projects right now. Since I've been out of school for about a week and a half now, I have been doing so many different projects in our house. I am having so much fun waking up every morning and tackling a new project in our house. Recently, Shawn and I brought a new sectional into our home. We wanted to get a sectional because we do have a very small home, but we wanted to maximize the use of space in our home. We got a corner sectional that fits perfectly into our living room and it looks great. We were so excited that we found it on Craigslist and were able to get it at a reasonable price. So finding the sectional and buying it and bringing it home was definitely a big job, but we were so excited that it's finally done. So now it is time to decorate. Whenever I go to Joann's, the first place I go is the Red Tag Fabric. I love going there and seeing what fabric they have marked down. Over the 4th of July, they actually had 50% off of their Red Tag fabric. So in this haul, I'm going to be sharing with you all of the fabric that I got in the Red Tag section for our living room decor. Alright, so let's just jump into the fabric haul. Before I share with you the fabric that I got for our living room, I want to share a couple other pieces that I got on a Red Tag sale, but I think it was like a couple months ago. I had just never filmed it and I figured you guys would like to see it, so I'm sure these fabrics will be used somehow. This fabric might look familiar to some of you if you watched my 4th of July decor video. I will link that above in case you guys would like to see that. This fabric I actually used as a backdrop for my DIY mason jar and my DIY star garland video, and I love it. It is a navy chevron pattern with like a cream color, so it's not like navy and white, it's like navy and cream, but I think it's really pretty and I'm sure I'll make a pillow or something out of it. There's another chevron pattern, and I like this one because it has like a narrow stripe. It's not like a really thick, wide stripe, and I think that this is really pretty as well. It is navy, and I think it's like a... This one is navy and actual white, so I think this is really pretty as well. This last one I think is really pretty. It's like a geometric pattern. It almost reminds me of like a honeycomb. I think it's a really pretty color. I like to have like these bold patterns to do like backgrounds or to do like edging. You know, they have so many different purposes, and so I got a couple yards of that, and I really like the light gray color. It's almost like kind of showing up blue, but it's more gray in person, so I got a couple yards of that. Everything else that you're going to see in this video is going to be for either my living room or the breezeway. The breezeway is another project that we're tackling, but first we're trying to get the living room done and the kitchen done. Oh my gosh. So many projects to get done, but I am loving it, guys. I can't wait to share all of the videos with you of all the great stuff we're doing in our home. Okay, so let me first share with you the stuff that I got for the breezeway. We're going to do like a navy palette outside in the breezeway. One thing that has inspired me to do navy in the breezeway is a picture of an octopus that we actually got at the thrift store. I think it came from Pottery Barn. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to look and see if I still have the tag on it. Another reason that we're going to do the breezeway in navy is because Kohl's had a great deal on curtains, and they had like a ton of this like Moroccan pattern curtain for sale, so I got a ton. Those are my two inspirations for the breezeway, and I only have a couple fabrics that I'm going to be working with in the breezeway right now, but let me share them with you. I'm either going to be making throw blankets or pillows with all of the fabric that I have for this haul. So the first fabric for the breezeway is this plain white fabric. If you can see kind of close, and I can see my camera's making a little shadow on it, it has like lining on it, and I think it's really pretty. I was looking for something really plain and simple, but I did want it to have some texture, so that is why I got this simple white fabric with the lining. I love gingham. This next one is black and white gingham. I am so excited that I found this. If you're a sewer, you have to go to Joann's when the Red Tag fabric is half off. Like, that's when I get all of my fabric, when it's half off there. I was thrilled when I found the gingham. I am so excited to use this in the breezeway. I think that this will look great with the navy, with our little octopus painting, and the navy curtains. So I'm going to be doing throw pillows with this material and this material for in the breezeway. So the rest of the fabric is for the living room, and let me share that with you. In the living room, we're kind of going for like a light cream white kind of palette, just because our house is so small. I really want to try to keep it as bright as possible so that it doesn't feel like a dark hole. I actually have a really difficult time picking out colors. I don't know why. Like, I see so many beautiful things on Pinterest, and I just have such a hard time replicating it sometimes. I had a really difficult time deciding on an accent color for the living room, and then I realized that I can change out the accent color whenever I want to. Because it is such a light living room, I can really put in any color at any time. I plan on making new throws and pillows seasonally so that the decor really matches each season. For summer, I decided to go with a pale blue color. I have been in love with this fabric since the first time I saw it. I saw it when they first put it out on display, like when it was a new fabric, and I have loved it ever since. It is this gorgeous material with a one-way stretch, so I think that'll be be really good for the pillows. For some reason it's not picking up really well on the camera, but it is this really pretty muted like aqua blue, and it's really hard to tell, but it has like lining across it. I think it's going to be such a great accent and a great complement to the other pillows. So it has these solid lines that are about like 1.5 inches or 2 inches across from each other, and I think it'll look really great with the other fabric that I have chosen for the living room as well. I'm really excited about this next material. I think that this would be considered like upholstery material. I'm really not sure. I think it's so fun because it's like chevron. Like, I think it's such a cool, fun fabric. My mom actually found it, and I was thrilled that she did. I got 2 yards of it, so I'm gonna make a couple pillows out of it. One thing I'm kind of nervous about is how it frays. I have never worked with a material that frays this much. I am still new at sewing, so I've never really worked with a material with that much fray, but my mom is an experienced sewer, and she told me some tricks and tips that I can use to keep it from fraying so much. I think that this is going to be great with our tan couch and our light colored curtains that we have in the living room. This last fabric that I got is this really fuzzy white velour fabric, and I love this. I love this so much that I actually got the whole bolt of it. I think that I got like 4 3/4 yards, so I have enough that I'm going to make a couple pillows with this, but I'm also going to make like one of those like tie, like one of those knotted throw blankets, and I'm really excited because that means the pillows will actually match the throw blanket. See, I'm thinking about this. So I'm really excited about the palette that I've chosen for the living room. I think that all of the fabrics will really complement each other really well. Another thing that I really love is the different textures. You know, this one's very soft compared to the blue that is like a little more firm, and then the upholstery fabric, which is like very, very thick. So I'm excited. I feel like I'm like doing a good job like interior decorating right now, which is kind of not my thing usually. I feel like I'm actually doing like a good job picking out the right stuff. Well, that's it for my Joann Fabrics fabric haul. Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in participating in my Christmas in July collab, don't forget to like us on Facebook on the Creative Collabs page. I have the Facebook link below. Please check out my blog at thriftedlivingblog.wordpress.com. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at thriftedliving. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!